It's Torah-Vaeira, and that means that I've got an awesome Dvar for you. So after Moshe and Aaron bring the Makkah of Tzvardeya, the plague of frogs across the land of Mitzrayim, Paro is not impressed. He says, my magicians could do that too. And in Paraches Pasuk Gimel it says, V'yasu china chartumim. Paro's sorcerers did it as well. B'lotayim v'yalos etzvardim al eretz Mitzrayim. And the frogs went out across the land of Mitzrayim. The question is, why does the Pasuk stress that when Paro's magicians mimicked the Makkah of Tzvardeya and brought their own frogs, that they went across the land of Mitzrayim? Where else would they go? Where else would the magicians have brought their frogs to show that they could do the exact same thing that Moshe and Aaron could do in order to claim that it's not Hashem bringing this Makkah? So the Sefer Edus B'Yehosef by Rabbi Yaakov Levi Sapir, he brings down a medrash that says that there was a border dispute between Mitzrayim and the neighboring land of Cush. And Mitzrayim was claiming that the border extended much, much further than it really did. But there was a problem. When Moshe and Aaron brought the Tzvardeya across the land of Mitzrayim, when they had the Makkah of Tzvardeya, the frogs would not cross the border. All of a sudden, it became very apparent exactly where the border of Mitzrayim ended, because the frogs would not go past that point. And the land of Cush, understandably, was very, very excited to say, you see, our borders have moved in a good bit, You have been trying to encroach on our territory. When Paro's magicians brought their frogs, there were two things they were trying to accomplish. Number one, they wanted to show that, we're not impressed by Moshe and Aaron, what they could do. We don't believe this came from Hashem. Look, you guys are just great magicians. We can do it too. But number two is, they wanted the frogs that they would bring to go much further than the frogs that Moshe and Aaron had brought, in order to be able to show the land of Cush that, the border really does go further the way we've always been claiming. Zak the Pasuk, Vayalu es hatzvardim al eretz Mitzrayim. That even the frogs that Paro's own magicians brought would not cross the border. They would not leave the land of Mitzrayim, much to Paro and his magicians' dismay. And, the border dispute got resolved, because the frogs would not cross over. It was very obvious exactly where the border ended, and that's what the pasuk is coming to tell us when it stresses that the magicians were only able to bring their frogs over the land of Mitzrayim. I hope you enjoyed this Torah. Good Shabbos.